Hi, my name is Russ Kamalski, and I'm the founder of Pet Wellness Direct. And you may have seen me in some of my other videos. Today, I'm here with my favorite aunt, my Aunt Mim. And
You better say favorite.
She's my favorite aunt, well established. And we wanted to tell you a little story about the product that we've developed at Smart Formulas and how it affected her dogs. And she's going to tell you a little story. So first, maybe I'll let you introduce the two beautiful dogs.
These are my two companions. This is Abby. She's 8 years old and she's a pug mix. And this is Buckley and he's 6 years old. And they keep me company. They are my pals, my best friends, my companions, and I love them, and they go everywhere with me, and I need them to be healthy and spry because they keep me spry.
Spry is good. And then 2 years ago, Terry, my uncle, your husband, passed away. And so there was a kind of a shift because now it was the two of you with the two dogs. Now it's you with the two dogs.
There are even more companions to me and more important. They were always our pals and our friends, but since then, they've really helped me. You know, a lot of people, I think, can relate to that, the loneliness when you're living alone. When you have pets for companions, you want them to be healthy and spry and to be able to keep you going and just to be good friends. So I'm very grateful.
So let's talk about the story, because Abby came into the picture. We had developed this product at Smart Formulas, and one day I heard about this accident that Abby had. So let's talk a little bit about what happened. Like, what was the experience with Abby?
Well, we live near the beach, and we were driving on the beach road, and there is a beach home there that has a beautiful brick wall around it. It's not very big, but it's very, very artistic. They have all things inserted into the brick. There's a mermaid, and there's a fountain, and there are all pieces of mosaics and shells, and it's very pretty to look at and very artistic. A lot of people stop to look at it, which is exactly what we did. As we stopped, another car was coming in the opposite direction, and Abby jumped out of the window and hit the car broadside and banged her hip in her side very badly. She landed on all 4 feet and seemed to be okay, but we weren't really sure because she was in shock. But we watched her for the next day. She kind of hid out, but she didn't appear to have anything broken because she could walk.
So she was mobile, but she was slower than normal?
Yeah, and she was really hiding out. She wasn't walking much at all. Just if she had to get a drink, she would, or she would go back to her little cubby.
Was she whimpering at all, or no?
Not really whimpering, but you could see that she was stressed and in pain.
Yeah.
So we took her to the vet, and he checked her over and said nothing was broken, but she was badly bruised and had a bone bruise and needed some recovery time, that's for sure. It was at that time we started on the VetSmart.
That's when I showed up.
That's when you showed up, just in time.
That's when I showed up. Well, you had told me, you called me, and you said Abby jumped out of the window.
Oh.
And I thought, oh my God, I thought, when you were explaining the story, I thought Abby went under the car, but Abby didn't. Abby just bounced right off the other car.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this is horrible. And it was horrible to see for you and for Terry to see that. But that's when I said, wow, here I've got this product that I developed that's for hip and joint. And there's probably some bruising and inflammation. And one of the amazing things with VetSmart Formulas is it's designed to reduce the inflammation. So it's got green lip mussel, it's got sea cucumber, it's all natural, so it's got these ingredients, and it's designed to keep inflammation down. and help. So
I said, Russell, why don't you bring me some?
And I did. I brought you some, and you started using it.
I started using it.
Did she like it? Did she eat it? Or
I sprinkled it in her food, and she gobbled it right down, no problem. Really seemed to enjoy it. But mainly, the difference was remarkable. I could really see her start to pick up again and start to be her old self. And my grandkids came up the next weekend. She was romping with them and chasing the ball again, and practically back to her old self. So she's now on it.
Well, let's toss the ball and see. There goes Abby.
There goes Abby.
That's over here, Abby. That's funny. So you noticed a difference.
I noticed
pretty much right away within a couple of days, and Abby's waiting for you to do a little ball action. There you go. So
good girlie.
Now, so you kept her on the VetSmart formula. This was great, and I was glad that I was able to, help with the solution. But what was really great is when you went back to the vet for a checkup. Talk about that part.
He was truly amazed at the recovery, at how quickly and how mobile. She was jumping around. I could barely keep her still on the examining table. And he was very impressed with the product. So for 8 years old, I think she's really pretty fit and just in great shape. And she keeps me fit and in shape too, chasing her around.
And you just turned 80?
Just turned 80 years old. Do I have to say that?
I just did, but... But you're doing great for 80 years old, and to have these dogs, and you walk on the beach every day, you walk around the harbor, you go on the beach and walk in the sand.
I do.
That's hard to do.
Yeah.
That's not an easy thing to do, but it's great exercise for you, it's great for them.
It is, it's wonderful.
So Abby
every day I thank God I can do it.
Abby has made pretty much a full recovery, and you've kept Abby on VetSmart formulas. And Buckley, your other little fellow there?
Yeah, he hasn't, thank goodness, had any accidents yet, but he is on it also. And he runs, if you see him on the beach, he runs 90 miles an hour. It's comical. He'll go real far away and then turn around, see me, and just take off like 90 miles an hour. So I think his joints from VetSmart is in very good shape.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, part of it is whether your dog has had an injury or like Buckley, there's no injury, but you want to prevent something down the road.
And keep them mobile and agile. Yeah.
And you want them to be able to walk. As long as you're walking, you want them to walk.
Like me, can I take it too?
We'll work on something for that. For VetSmart, it's designed for dogs, so it's all natural. The ingredients are really, really helpful for them.
That's important, that it's all natural.
It is. And the other thing that's great about it is if your dog should be on some kind of prescription medication.
Oh, that's a good point. There's no
issues combining it, so you can combine. So if the vet did put, let's say, Abby on some kind of pain medication, you can still combine the VetSmart formulas with the pain medication, because what our product is doing is reducing the inflammation. And so they work really well together. And again, it's all natural, it's recommended by vets. And if
works. I can help it, I'd rather not have the medication if I can have something natural.
Yeah, which is really the case with most people. There's a time in a dog's life for a prescription medication.
Oh yeah.
But if you don't need to do it, then you don't want to do it. You want to try to keep it without that. So it's all natural. So I'm glad that this worked for Abby, and it's helping Buckley, and we'll see if we can come up with something for you. You seem to be doing perfectly fine. You don't need it right now. And give VetSmart formulas a try. If this story resonates with you, give VetSmart formulas a try. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. The product's great. The stories, just like with my Aunt Mim, your story speaks for itself. It works, but if you check out Facebook or our website, the stories speak for themselves, and they're amazing stories of people just like you, but other circumstances.
Especially people with an older dog, I would swear by it, and certainly suggest that they use something like that to really keep them agile and keep them ache-free.
Ache-free.
That's what I like to be, agile and ache-free.
That's a good way to put it. So give Vet Smart Formulas a try, 30-day risk-free. Thanks so much.